The presentation title decrease of native speakers and solutions. When compared Scotland and Ireland. My name is Haruka. I like to talk about Irish in the past two countries so we want to know how different Scottish from Ireland history. The Irish moved to England from the 5th century. There was Irish language spoken in Ireland. There were French, Latin, and Irish. This is not spoken everyday language. This is earliest was used in trade with England. Ireland was as a colony by England. They used the main English and Irish band in public. And Scotland's history came from Denmark. It became official music language and century. It was used in farmers and it used by national language. Scottish is official language. Scotland and England are great English and other official language have Scottish speaking dialect. It is just like Scottish English. And how English Irish English and Scottish English is made. Now, application of Scottish and Irish grammatical words with conclusion.
Hello everyone. We want to compare Scottish English and Irish English. We focused on people. And our topic is about people and population, characteristics, and classes. So, first I want to compare Scottish English and Irish English is people and population.
Point 1 is Irish and point 2 is
like other variable languages, it's becoming much important and getting really interested by people. However, the census in 2001 revealed that less than 2% of the total population of Scotland currently speaks any Gaelic, which means most of Scots speak English generally. And one of the Irish family members, Eileen, said his wife knew, and although my father was a fluent speaker, I didn't speak Irish to him when we were young, although if we were at an Irish language function and my father was there, we would talk Irish. The same with my brother, who came to live next door to us. I didn't usually speak Irish to him, nor or my sister either. So it's difficult in psychological terms to change language because the relationship and the feelings and everything, they are all included to language. And when you change the language, you change the psychological dynamic and you feel uncomfortable for a while.
This is the end of my story.
Next, I want to talk about characteristics of Scottish English and Irish English in each country. I want you to know that language spoken areas in Scotland is really complicated compared to England and Wales because of many dialects and all the language making difficult characteristics. So, which means the type of English spoken in Scotland is more difficult to define than elsewhere in the UK.
Both languages are traditional.
And the case of Ireland. In Scotland, as I said, some speakers claim to speak dialect. That history is back to the earlier Scottish. Areas like Alta Scots. Alta Scots has been recognized by the European Charter for minority languages, and although there is no test to make it clear as a language of the event of Friday Agreement of 1998, Alta Scots is called as part of the cultural wealth of the island of Ireland. Finally, I want to talk about classes. In Scotland, they have middle classes, but Ireland, there are not much some differences like the Scotland classes. Okay. So in Scotland, it's really important to speak Scottish English or English even to people to get any good classes like middle classes, upper classes. But Ireland, they have not that much. They have families, they have normal people, no differences. That's the difference on Irish English and Scottish English in each country's classes. And next speaker is Seigetsu. She will talk about a version of Scottish and Irish. It's really important in Scotland. In addition, now she will talk about that.
Junior high school students study well. Active programs.
I'm going to talk about education of Scottish and Irish. 3 points. First, language use in society. Second, language use in school. Third, from beginning, Scottish was quite different from English. But they are the traditional language spelling by Scottish vocabulary from region to region. For many Scottish particularly in urban areas, their language was called Scottish Standard English. Meant contain a mixture of English with remains of Scottish grammatical. So Scottish Standard English is quite similar to English. In urban areas, Scottish is more dialect than language. There are two estimates that one says there are 1 to 1.5 million people speak Scottish, but another one says that there are 2.7 million people speak Scottish. No one can tell which number is more correct, but in any way, Scottish speaker is more than Irish speaker. Because there are only 313,000 Irish speakers. And Irish is recognized as a language. That's a difference. So second, I want to talk about language use in school. Actually, in the primary school. There are no Scottish video playgroups on nurseries in Scotland, and Scottish used as a teaching language only if the teacher's own language happens to be Scottish. So, and Scottish is not taught as a subject. So on this point, Irish education is quite different to that of Scottish. Ireland government pay a lot of attention on it, and they think restore and develop the Irish language is very, very important. And young Irish parents believe that English education is better for their children.
Even though the families continue to speak different. Talk about teacher materials. I'm going to compare this teaching material between Scottish and Irish education. What does teachers use as tests on language class? The children have sufficient materials to improve their reading ability. They wonder. But in Scotland, publishers are reluctant to produce Scottish language materials for a small market because of the small origin of Scottish English. I think it is not good enough to the children to improve their reading ability. But on the other hand, for Irish because Irish is teaching as a subject, teach English and English main. Irish teaching materials are produced, but only produced for education. Publishers are also reluctant to produce something like novels for a small market. That's all of my speech. So next is
We compared Irish English and Scottish with Irish motivation characteristics and classes. Then we compared number of Scots speakers and result of Irish. According to that result, research education of teachers offers. According to this comparing, we found out that Scottish English speakers in